Our after-school program is important in this community of Thornton. We're such a small community and the kids don't have a lot of resources and access to other opportunities outside of Thornton, whether that be down in Stockton, Sacramento, or Elk Grove. We serve over half of our student body, so we have right around 100 kids in the after-school program. So it's just important to give them other opportunities. It's changed this school. It really has changed this school dramatically.
The after-school program changed my mindset. It changed my mindset because it allowed me to think differently. But because it allowed me to think differently and pay attention to key details, and to see how other people think and how other people have different views on different opinions.
NorCal School of the Arts is partnered here with New Hope Elementary and their after-school expanded learning program to do the production of Lion King Kids. So I've seen a massive transformation in my students from January to now. They've had 3 months of rehearsals, and in the 3 months, they have absolutely blossomed. Their confidence on stage has skyrocketed. They have worked so hard, and I've loved watching them blossom over this process.
And so that goes right along with what we're trying to do in the after-school program. Just give them other opportunities to build that confidence, to get them thinking, to get them dreaming. And I think that's what Education for All is all about, is for giving opportunities for each individual student to find within themselves if this is something that might be interesting. And so I think as educators, we have to open the doors up for our kids, and we can't just keep it between the four walls. That's our job, to give them those opportunities.
Ruby Bridges was a civil rights activist. She's also an author, and she had the opportunity to be the first African-American child attending an all-white school in Louisiana, and she changed our history.
The Ruby Bridges Walk is a community walk to commemorate Ruby Bridges integrating that school in the South in 1960. There's an opportunity for us to remember what it has taken for many children and families to be able to even participate in public school.
Preparing for the walk was kind of in stages. We applied for a grant through AAA, and they provided us with lessons, and then we were able to have lessons happening in the classroom prior to us taking our walk.
We were told to make an essay about activism. So basically what I wrote was like, an activist is someone who stands up for what they believe in, who challenges existing conditions, and works towards creating a better world for themselves and others. It doesn't matter if you're young, old, rich, poor. What matters is the drive to make a difference. History shows that real changemakers were often seen as troublemakers in their time. They were the ones who dared to fight for something better. So if you're asking if you could be an activist, don't hesitate. The world needs more fighters, more passion, and just needs more hope.
I think it's bigger than the singular event of the walk, but the walk is a really important symbol of celebrating each other and celebrating our diversity and our incredibly rich history as a diverse community and diverse people.
RSVP is Raising Student Voice and Participation. It's a spin-off of the installment of what we call Bulldog Connect, which occurs in second period every day. And so what we really wanted to focus was tying all the success that we were having and bring a unique experience to our students and giving them a platform to identify what our strengths are that we're proud of, as well as highlight some of those areas that we need to focus our attention on.
I think it's important to have a student body feedback program in the school because it provides that strong sense of communication between students, and it's really important to have that in order to pinpoint the needs of schools that we need to change and implement action plans and actually make differences.
It feels like it's giving a voice to the voiceless, and I think it really implements a connection between the decision makers for our school and our students. And by going to these meetings and saying how our students feel about all the things that they experience on a daily basis as a Bulldog, and having that connect back to people like our student government and our administration, it all goes hand in hand with making Tracy High a better place.
This is like breaking down barriers for students. It's breaking down those walls that students may be discouraged by to move forward and do things they're passionate for. And I feel like that's really important to not only continue it, but to stay determined throughout it and keep that drive, because students want to be able to feel like they can have a voice on campus.
Statistics have shown when students feel that they have a honest ability to provide their own voice and their own opinions onto their own education, they feel more connected to their school. They feel more connected to the work that they're doing in classes. So providing ways for students to lend their voice and participate in ways that will get them involved really is going to bring that connection from them to their campus and to their school.
Here at Ripon High School, our multi-tier system of support is real important. The goal here is to really limit students falling through the cracks, academically, emotionally, and behaviorally. We believe the barrier is in the design and not the learner. We really want to increase the voice, the choice for students. We want feedback. We want to hear from them, so we're making sure that we offer the appropriate support to better meet everybody's need. An example here at Ripon High School is we brought some students, multilingual students, into our staff meeting with an opportunity to discuss some of the things that are going very well, but also some of the challenges, some of the struggles.
Yo me acuerdo que hablé acerca de las dificultades de no saber el idioma bien y las dificultades de comunicarse con los profesores por no saber expresarse y no decir bien las palabras en inglés. Me siento bien de que haya programas que me apoyen a mí con el idioma. Me motiva de venir a la escuela el hecho de que sea escuchado por los profesores y de que entiendan mi situación, de que apenas estoy aprendiendo inglés, pero voy mejorando poco a poco.
Sometimes we do need a little bit more time for us to complete the assignments or to understand what we need to do. And after the speech that we gave to the teachers, we have had a lot of improvement. The teachers take their time now to explain the assignments. I feel like all the school is my family now. They are really respectful, friendly, and they actually try to talk to us.
I think this is important because sometimes this group of students can be left behind or ignored, not willingly, but just put to the side sometimes. And I think it's impactful that the school has been really trying to uplift that group and really focus on them, just because they are part of this community as well, and it's important to make them feel included.